everybody, it's Dr. Chabot, and I'm here to show you really quickly how you can do the setup for the Friction Lab in your own house. So here, I have everything I need that I will use for my version of the setup. Now, in your own, I have this long bench, which is going to be my ramp. You could have a coffee table, kitchen table, a desk, really any long flat surface would work if you can tilt it at a substantial angle. Just a piece of plywood or, you know, that corrugated, that thick cardboard, a big piece of that. You have a big box lying around or a piece of foam board, just anything long and flat. You really want it to be fairly substantially long for this. So my setup, my ramp is this bench. And to tilt it, I am actually just going to stick it on the chair. And now I have a ramp. Yay. So, you know, however you go about doing it, you know, you can do that. This wobbles a little because the chair's wobbly, but that's okay because it's not wobbling in real time. And then I want to kind of check to make sure that it's level and not too wobbly. This one's a little wobbly, so I have a piece of paper towel and I can kind of just stick it under one end so you can break things like that. And then what you're going to want to do is take your object. Now, whatever your object might be. Now, I have, you know, for example, a deck of cards that could slide down on this end or that end. I have this cute little dog that my son 3D printed. He's plastic, so he won't break. I have a dice. This is a Boggle dice, if you guys played Boggle. Pre-app, they have an app for it as well. But just any dice would be perfect, actually. And then I even have just like a simple olive oil cap. This is the cap to my olive oil. Now with this, I wouldn't want it to roll, right? I would want it to slide because we're doing no rolling motion. So something that can slide and is relatively small. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here to this starting point on the ramp. I'm gonna like mark off a starting point or always start it in the same part. In this case, I'm gonna start with the edge of the object at the end of the ramp. Or you could even do the middle of the object. I like the end of the object at the ramp so that the object's on the ramp the full time, kind of minimize our uncertainty. And then I'm gonna have my recording device. And for this one, I don't actually need the length. I'm gonna measure the length ahead of time or I'm gonna have a fixed length. So in the video you upload, we're just gonna get an accurate version of time. So we just need to watch it the entire time it's on the ramp. So I would just sort of hold this here, set it to video, have my video running, and then I would let it go. It slides down the ramp and I'd stop my video, and that would be one trial. And then I would do that same object, you know, but again, I could do the dice. And in that case, you can see that I have a problem with my ramp because it tilts to the left. So that's where this paper towel over here is probably in the wrong leg. And so I can go ahead and make sure the dice might be a good check for that. Make sure that what I'm sending down goes all the way down the ramp. Mine has slats in it, so it's easy to tell. We can send the dog down the ramp. Oops, he fell over. I would redo that trial. I could send the cards down the ramp. So really, whatever your object is, that's all you need to do. You run it down 5 times, and then you're going to make some modification to your experiment in the second part. But that's basically it. Create a ramp, slide something down, and video it. All right, let me know if you have any questions.